Starting a YouTube channel has proven to be way harder than I thought. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Hi, welcome back. My name is Alyssa, and thanks for being here. My journey to YouTube started about 4 weeks ago. That's when I decided to finally take it seriously, start posting content, and do it consistently. For the past few weeks, I've been posting multiple times per week. Not at the same time every day or on the same days every week, but I have put out about 3 to 4 videos every single week for the past 4. And by doing that, I have seen some growth. Honestly, not at all what I thought I was going to see. I don't know if I just had a delusional mindset about it, if I just thought that I was going to deliver better than I do. Maybe I thought, maybe I had overconfidence in starting this. I'm not sure. But I definitely underestimated the time that it was going to take to get me to my goals. Now, I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I knew that it was going to take a lot of work on my part, a lot of planning, a lot of consistency, and I was ready for that. However, I was not ready for the magnitude of slow growth that it truly, honestly, really is. I knew this was going to be a challenge, and I was excited and ready for the challenge. But this has definitely proven to be a whole different type of challenge that has tested me in more ways than one. Something that has always confused me from the beginning of deciding to start this YouTube channel is my niche. Do I really need one? What would mine even be? What category do I want YouTube to be putting me in? Does it even really matter? Because honestly, if you ask me, I have no idea what my niche is and where I feel like I belong on this platform. So, all in all, this has honestly just been a very humbling experience for me the last 4 weeks. And I just want to share that with you and kind of give you some words of encouragement or maybe a little bit of advice from somebody who's been doing this for 4 weeks if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, or if you're maybe feeling the same way as me. Maybe you are a YouTube creator and you, along with me, are seeing very slow growth and you're doing some research and you're putting your best effort forward and it just doesn't seem to be working. Now, I don't tell you guys any of this stuff to deter you from starting YouTube or to give you an idea to quit if you're in the same boat as me. That is not my point here at all. It's actually the exact opposite. I really would like to encourage you to do this. I think that anybody who wants to get their voice out there, anybody who would like to make any side income should try in 2024 to be monetized on social media, whatever platform works best for you. But I also think that we need more videos out there that are relatable and that are more realistic. And if you're somebody who either A, wants to start a YouTube channel, or B, maybe you have and you're in kind of the same situation I am in, I want to be here to encourage you to keep going, to keep trying, to not give up. I'm a person that I love research. I will research and research and research. If it's something that I'm interested in, something that I'm trying to learn about, something I want to start, whether that be this YouTube channel, whether that be gardening 2 years ago when I took on that hobby, whether it be indoor plants, whatever it is, I always start with my idea and then I go and I research that and I learn as much as I can about that subject. So starting YouTube was no different. I did the exact same thing. Before I even posted my first video, I watched hours and hours of YouTube building videos and what to do and what not to do and tips and tricks. And I found my favorite YouTubers and I've saved their videos and I reference them when I need to. And I've gotten a lot of great advice from a lot of different people here on YouTube. A lot of things that I've been able to apply to my videos. But one thing that I learned that I want to share with you as a brand new creator on this platform that may be feeling discouraged is that on average, it takes at least 6 to 12 months for a YouTube channel to become monetized. And it even takes a few months before monetization. It takes a few months for YouTube to even start pushing your videos out to people, for you to start getting those views in the hundreds that you'll be proud of. So I want you to keep that in mind when you're doing the comparison game or when you're feeling discouraged. Like me, I've only been doing this for 4 weeks. I cannot base the trajectory of what my YouTube channel will be a year from now on what my results have been in the last 4 weeks. YouTube doesn't know who I am yet. It's still trying to get to know me. It doesn't know who my audience is and who would like to know what I have to share. It's still trying to figure that out. So just like I'm still trying to figure out the platform, it's still trying to figure out me and my content, and it's trying to find areas to push it out to so that I can find my people and my people can find me. So that's why I think YouTube, more than any other platform, it is so imperative for you to be patient. Okay. This is not like TikTok or any other like fast paced social media platform. These are long form videos that we're doing over here. And for us, our stuff to be out in the algorithm, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time for the algorithm to get used to us and for it to push us into the little valleys and nooks and crannies that we need to be in so that we can see the growth that we would like. I promise you, YouTube wants you to be successful, okay? YouTube wants you to be successful because if you're successful on the YouTube platform, then you can get monetized and they can make money by putting ads on your videos. So just like the goal is for YouTube to generate income for you, YouTube's goal is for you to generate income for the app. So when you really think about it, both of us on either side here want each other want to win. So we're not working against each other, although it sometimes feels like that. I know there's been many times throughout the last 4 weeks that I've really felt like YouTube and the algorithm was working against me. I would upload a video and 3 hours later I would check and there would be 1 view. And I'd be like, that's it. I can't be successful on here. This platform doesn't like me. It's not working. Don't do that. Don't do that and get discouraged and give up because you're going to give up right before the good part happens. So in my research phase, I was also looking at just like videos of any niche, of any subject that just have performed really, really well, just so I can get an idea of what those channels are. And if you're somebody who really wants that fast growth and you really honestly don't really care what you share about or talk about, the videos that I've seen from my own personal experience of browsing this app and looking at view counts and all of that stuff, the videos and the topics that get the most engagement super early on, and you can kind of skip that like growing phase, the growing pain phase, are things that not everybody is comfortable talking about, such as politics, world events, controversial topics, taboo topics. So if you're somebody who is okay and willing to talk about those things and that's what you want your platform to be, you might find some faster success going that route. For me, I'm not really scared about talking about any of those topics. They're just not really what I want the bulk of my content to be. I do have some advice for you, and it is just very simple advice. I do have another video coming out a couple of days from now where I will talk about kind of what I have learned so far and what I wish I knew when I first started. And so be on the lookout for that. But in the meantime, I do have some just very simple advice for anybody who might be in the same boat as me with being a new content creator or somebody who is thinking about being a content creator on YouTube. The first one is don't get impatient. And I know that's easier said than done. Over the past 4 weeks, I've gotten impatient multiple times, but just you can be impatient, but don't let it direct what your next move is going to be. And definitely don't give up because like I said, you're going to give up right before the good part happens and you're never going to be able to see it. If you're somebody who gets really discouraged really easily or gets really down on yourself really easily, I would recommend that maybe you don't look at your analytics for the first like month or so. I know for myself that when I go to my analytics and I see everything very, very, very low, it can kind of make me a little bit upset. And everybody's different. If you think that's something that's really going to affect you and discourage you from moving forward, just don't even look at them for the first month or so. Another piece of advice is to keep your goals in mind. Use visualization and use it to the extreme. Think about the biggest goal that you have on here and what steps you're going to take to get there. If you want a little bit more information about how I specifically am using visualization to help me reach my goals, go ahead and click on this video on my channel. Another piece of advice is that know that it will be a slow process. So this goes in with the impatience and the giving up and things like that. It's gonna be a slow process. It is for 90% of creators. The only difference between you and them is that they never gave up. They kept putting the content out, they kept trying, they kept improving, they kept learning, they kept adjusting, they kept pivoting when they needed to. And that is what made them successful. It's not that they're any better than you or any better at content creation or anything like that. It's just that they didn't stop trying. So it's going to be a slow process, but trust the process. And the last thing is, just for a little bit of encouragement, is that I really truly believe that there is room for all of us content creators on this platform here, on social media in general. There are so many people in this world, you guys. There is going to be people that will like what you have to share, that do like your style, that are interested in your subject and your topics. So there is room for all of us. We just all have to stay resilient and consistent. So all in all, even though I've shared some things that were discouraging to me, some things that make it really hard to start up on YouTube, I actually, at the end of the day, am very positive and hopeful about this experience. I believe that if I remain steadfast, and you too, consistent, resilient, we will make it. And if you're somebody watching this video who doesn't have a channel yet, but you've been thinking about it, this is your sign to just go ahead and go for it. Try it out. See if video creation is for you. I believe that we can all win. There's room for everybody to win, and there is room for everybody to make some income to support your family and be monetized on this platform. I am truly, truly rooting for you. So that's what was on my heart. That's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I just wanted to be a little sense of encouragement for the small creators out there that are trying and maybe are feeling a little bit discouraged. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end today's video here, but thank you so much for joining me. I understand and realize that you could have clicked on any video and you could be anywhere else right now, but instead you chose to spend space and time with me. And for that, I really am grateful. I would, of course, love it if you would give this video a thumbs up, if you would leave me a comment down in the comment section, and of course, if you would subscribe to my channel. So thanks again for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.